Hi everyone, now I'm going to show you some of Usborne's nonfiction. This is their beginner's reference series, so it has all the different parts of a reference book, but it's geared towards younger children. So the table of contents, there's a glossary, and websites to visit, so it's internet linked, and there's just beautiful pictures and illustrations to go with each topic. So there's lots of different topics on these beginner reference books. The next one is Astronaut's Handbook, everything you need to know about becoming an astronaut. So all about what an astronaut does and how they train and what they do. It's really good. Really great book. Really fun, nonfiction. Then we have our Discovery collection. So there's lots of different ones of these as well. Survival and spying. They come in more mature topics. So there's also dangerous animals and things like that. This one goes through real life survival situations and how to survive in the different climates. And then spying, I'll give you a little peek inside. So probably for a little older children. Then we have pocket books, if your kids like facts, or anyone who likes facts in your family. There's birds, mammals, insects, and reptiles. So it just gives a little tidbit of information for each animal. And next we have some picks for younger children. This is our language series, First 100 Words. This is for younger children. And this one's Spanish, but there's English and German and French and lots of other ones. So it has the words on the top and then you find them in the picture below. And there's also a website that you can go to listen to all the different pronunciations. The first 1,000 words is a little bit more advanced, so there's more words, so a little bit more difficult and lots more content. And one of my favorites, the Big Book of Things to Spot. It's just like a seek and find, but it covers lots of different topics, so it's really great for vocabulary and counting. The next one is Telling the Time. It's a Stephen Cartwright book, so it has a little duck that children can find on every page, and it goes through a farmyard tale, and the children try to match the time with the clock, so they can learn telling the time while going through this story. Another of our popular series is The Big Book of Big. This is sea creatures, and there's dinosaurs and tractors and lots of different topics. And the pages fold out, so the children can kind of see a visual example of the comparison between the sizes of animals. And it gives little facts about each animal. My son loves this one. 365 science activities. This is a great one for all ages. You can do the same science activity over and over again and just add more information, more content about every time you do it. So really, really fun book for science. Then we have our illustrated dictionaries. I have some math dictionaries as well as the illustrated thesaurus. There's also science concepts and just a regular illustrated dictionary. So here's a peek inside. You can use this as a textbook, which is great for homeschooling and for if your child needs extra help. This is for older children. And here's a peek inside of our new illustrated thesaurus. Some examples of our history books. This one's a board book. It talks all about castle life. I just love this one. And then we have the Time Traveler. We're reading this one right now. My kids beg for me to read more and more. So it goes through different time periods and talks about the life during that period. Streets of Rome. And then an example of some of our encyclopedias. I don't have any because I always sell out. They're so popular. This one is an internet linked book, so it has links on the pages where you can go for more information about each topic. So they're just beautiful, and you know, if I had an encyclopedia like this, I'd be more likely to read it. But there's all different topics. And then we have some of our Lift the Flap books. The Peek Inside ones are about different environments and animals, and it's for very young children. So this is Peek Inside the Farm. I love this last page. Shows what a farm makes. And this is Lift the Flap, opposites. And there's lots of different beginning concepts with the Lift the Flaps. And this one's a very sturdy board book. And then Look Inside a Castle. There is lots of Look Inside books. So these would be a little bit older children, early elementary. These ones, some of them have flaps within a flap, so it's really cool. One of my kids' favorites as well. A new See Inside is Exploration and Discovery. It talks about the historical discoveries and just different people in history who, you know, found different things. It goes over like Columbus and things like that. Whoops. Hopefully that doesn't bend. So really, really fun. Beautiful. And there's lots of different topics in our Lift the Flap books. And that's it for nonfiction. Hope you found something you liked.